Hello again. My name is Mark Taylor, Down Syndrome 101, man to man. This is my weekly videos that I do where I share information amongst dads of the world that has kiddos with special needs. In particular, I'm going to be addressing my experiences, which is Down syndrome slash autism as well, because my son is dual diagnosed for autism as well. Um, well, I think I'm going to go back to when I was, the news was kind of hit to us of my son actually having Down syndrome, and we knew that Mark had Downs. Along the way, we had the doctors do the test on my wife, and they were able to determine that hey, Downs is prevalent. However, as I kind of speed up time a little bit here to when he's about 3 or 4 years old, we started to see him go from kind of laid back and cool. We kind of thought that was the deal. Once again, there's not a book that comes along with having a kiddo with Down. So you think everything that symptoms and things that kind of come along with your kiddo is all associated with Down syndrome, when unfortunately that wasn't our case, and mostly other cases as well. With Mark, the hyperness, we actually approached it from a behavior standpoint, and we had him evaluated, and we found out that he had ADHD as well. So we went through a long, hard, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 year phase where we were dealing with him jumping all off the wall and having all those kind of issues and stuff like that, and we just assumed that this was all part of Down syndrome. Well, like I said before, we actually got it addressed, and makes our life a heck of a lot more easier because we know how to address those behaviors that he exhibited. Um, I would say the earlier the better. If you can get your kiddo diagnosed, I think the earlier the better. If they show those symptoms, you know what I mean. If they bouncing all across the walls, then yeah, you probably want to find out hey, what's making this kid bounce all off the walls. Um, yeah, so I think from an evaluation standpoint, it's always tricky trying to get an evaluation with the insurance company and the doctors. It's a long, drawn out process. You're going to have to go through a whole lot in that light. As I said, later on down the line, it gets even a little more trickier as they get older to try to get those diagnoses and things set in place. Because you definitely want to make sure your kiddo is diagnosed properly, so that you can be prepared for the ride, because it's going to be a ride. So yeah, I wanted to share that. I'm gonna put a few things in the comment section as well that kind of talks, a little more extensively about, getting your kiddo diagnosed and making sure that hey, the services and everything is all connected. But definitely getting them diagnosed early on can save you some headache. So yeah, that's my today's nugget to know. I wanted to share that with you guys. And more than welcome. Like I said, you can contact me in the contact box directly. I actually have an organization that I started, and we're looking to grow some legs on it, some arms, to make sure that we can get out here and start making some noise. The nature of our nonprofit is connecting service providers, which is the OTs, the PTs, the speech, other therapies and stuff that you might need along the way, that you're gonna need along the way, with the community, because that's always been an issue with trying to get things connected with the community. The community has an kind of a cross up to the service providers of the world. It's tricky, trying to get them into households to actually help the kiddo. So we feel that we have a niche of knowing the families in the community, and we also have a working relationship with service providers as well. So we're looking to be that middle ground. so we can, kind of, step in and make that transition a lot smoother for the families, and a lot smoother for the service providers as well, in terms of getting services in those marginalized communities that may or may not get the services that they want for various reasons. So yeah, that's our organization. Basically the mission of it is to basically connect service providers with the families in the community. The name of the organization that we have started is Down Syndrome Forgotten. Once again, Down Syndrome Forgotten. You can actually check us out. I'm going to leave a link to the website as well. It gives a compelling story of how we all come about to even want to start an organization, and you can kind of see where my passion as well that come about. So I'll leave the connection with you. And once again, hey, it was lovely talking to you guys this week. Feel free. I mean, reach out. I don't get a whole lot of folks that contact me the way I want to, but just a few. I mean, my goal here is to help folks and keep them informed, and pass off the information that I get myself. So once again, happy Sunday. I look forward to talking with you guys again next week. And during the week, I will be sharing nuggets to know. So along the way, if I have little small things that I know that can impact big, I will be making those nuggets to know. They might come in video form, or I just do a post. I put the information in the post, and you kind of know that it's the nugget to know. So hey, like I said before, if you guys, and please like me, follow me, subscribe, whatever you whatever you got to do. Just let's get this together. This is where we're trying to get. Ultimately, all hands on deck of helping everyone. Thank you again. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.